Hey, what's up guys, Matt with the Movement System. So believe it or not, over the last 10 years, I've trained hundreds of clients in person and online, debatably without being the most jacked person on Instagram. So I wanted to make this video to help other trainers who were, like myself, training clients in person, but then wanted to develop a system to train clients online. So in this video, I'm just gonna share with you exactly what worked for me and what I've learned. So let's go ahead and dive into it with the 5 steps. Step number 1 is to start your LLC. Now, this is a fairly basic process. You can just go to LegalZoom and start an LLC. The name really doesn't matter. My LLC is the Human Movement System LLC, but I just call my Instagram page and my business the Movement System. I, though, could have Matt Trainer LLC or literally anything for the LLC name. The LLC is just a legal registration, so really don't overthink the name, don't overthink anything. You just have to get your business information in there and form the LLC. The reason that we do this is to separate your business from yourself and give you some protection. Step number 2 is going to be to track your income and your expenses. This can be incredibly simple. I've helped a lot of my friends do this. Just go to Google Docs and write income, have a bunch of lines, expenses, have a bunch of lines. It's really not all that complicated. It's just a sheet that you track all of your income and your expenses on that you then hand to your accountant at the end of the year to do your taxes. One thing to note is that once you have your own business, I would typically recommend getting an accountant to help you go over your income and expenses and make sure you're making the best tax decisions, because doing taxes yourself is pretty easy when you just collect a paycheck and it's just a few numbers. But once you have your own business and your own business expenses and things like that, it does make more sense to get an accountant. Okay, so now let's get to step number 3, and that is writing programs. First, you want to think about the client that you want to work with and the perfect program for that ideal client that you want to work with. Personally, I like working with a lot of runners, so I would build a running strength and conditioning program. That said, I would also work with general population clients who just want health and fitness, so I would also make something like a health optimization program. Lastly, I would probably make a strength and hypertrophy program for the clients that want to work with me on those strength and hypertrophy goals. So choose what programs you need to build and build them out. Have them completely done before you even start talking to your first client. This shouldn't take a lot of time, guys. I think this is a really helpful step, and it really did help me scale well. Because I think the problem is if you start by reaching out to a client and you don't have anything already ready to go, it's kind of hard to make that sell, because you don't know exactly what you're going to be offering them. You're not really confident. So if you just have that program that's built for your perfect client and you're like, man, this is a good program, I know it will get someone great health optimization results if I can just talk to them and tell them about how good this program is going to be for them, then that really does help you make the sale and connect with people. Now, once you actually get someone onboarded, you're going to ask them about their goals and figure out which of those programs that you have built is going to be best suited for them and make individual modifications to their needs. For example, they might just not like barbell back squatting. They might not reach overhead quite as well. So you might sub out the barbell back squat, the barbell overhead press with some different variations, but your program will be 90% ready to go for them. This is really important because it helps you scale and reach many people. If for each person you're building an entire program from scratch, you're going to be spending a lot of time and frustration with that, and it's probably not the best strategy because a lot of people are going to need very similar programs with small modifications. You can build these programs wherever you want. I have a free Excel program download. If you guys want a program template, you can download it for free, add your exercises, add your sets and reps, and have it done and ready to go. And if you're just comfortable writing workouts, but you've never really written a full program with progression from week to week and structure to it, then I do have a full course called Program Design 101, which helps you do exactly that. In that Program Design 101 course, I show you exactly how I write programs and give you the exact programs that I have and give you templates and instructions so that way by the end of the course, you have 4 programs that you've written and can immediately use with your clients. Again, having this portfolio of programs ready to go will help you communicate value to your clients better and help you scale. Okay, step number 4, and this is the fun part. This is where you actually get clients. I would start with setting up an email list. Just last week, I helped my friend do this. He had a couple hundred emails that he had collected through events where people had given him their email for more information, but he hadn't really done anything with them. It was just sitting there as a list. I had him add those few hundred emails to an email service. He used MailChimp. It's very similar to Infusionsoft or another email service provider that sends out mass emails. But he added those to MailChimp and then made a 4-email sequence. So it sent out 4 emails about coaching. And with those 4 emails, he had 2 clients sign up for a $1,600 coaching package with him. In my opinion, this is by far the easiest way to sell coaching. Have an email list, and then as people join that email list, have a series of emails that automatically sends out to them about your coaching services and why they should sign up. You don't need a ton of Instagram followers. If you have 300, 400, 500 Instagram followers and you can get them onto an email list, probably at least a handful of them over time will convert to coaching if you can explain to them why your coaching is beneficial and why they should sign up. The way to get people from your social media to your email list is through what's called an opt-in. For example, you can get a free 7-day hypertrophy program if you join my email list. So now you probably want a free 7-day program, so you might as well join my email list and then get that free 7-day program and get an email or two about the benefits of the Strength and Hypertrophy program and why you should sign up. You can do the exact same thing for your clients by offering them a free 1-day workout, a free 7-day program, or a guide or anything else you want to offer them about your type of service. So whether you're into bodybuilding or sports performance or endurance or whatever it is, you can give them a little bit of something for free and then educate them a little bit more about what your full services offer for them. And then step number 5 is just onboarding your clients and delivering them that program. Personally, I use Train Heroic. I've tried all of them. I've tried True Coach, I've tried Trainerize, and I found that Train Heroic works best for me. I like their software, I like how easy it is to progress, I like how the client communication is pretty good, but I've also worked with a lot of coaches who prefer True Coach or who prefer Trainerize. Probably Train Heroic and True Coach are the more popular ones that I think most online coaches who have scaled tend to use, but again, that's just from my perspective. These are just softwares that help deliver the program that you've written to the clients in an easy to use format. I'll just show you, it's an app. So this is actually how I get my programming as well. I sign up for other coaches' programmings so that way I can learn it easily by having it on my training calendar and knowing exactly what to do every day. It is incredibly convenient and it's much easier than bringing a spreadsheet to the gym or an Excel document. So I think it's fine to build out your program on Excel if you're just working on having a program ready to go for a client. But then when clients are actually ready to work with you, you can sign up for Train Heroic or a similar software, add that program to Train Heroic, and then assign it to the client's calendar once they've signed up and paid for it. There are some other steps to making sure clients have a good experience in getting results, and the main one is to track your client's progress. If you can actually show clients that their 5 rep max improved by 10 pounds over a certain time period, or that their waist measurements changed, or that their performance changed, or whatever result is meaningful to your clients, if you can actually measure that and show them progress towards their goal, they are much more likely to stick with you from month to month to month. This is why, even if you have a really great program, it's important to not just deliver them a program, but to actually track and measure results. Whether you choose to do a weekly check-in, a bi-weekly check-in, a monthly check-in, whether you're doing video check-ins, picture check-ins, or just getting on a call and talking to someone, any of that can work as long as you build a system that works for you, works for your clients, and actually gets results. So hopefully that's been helpful for you, and don't hesitate to send me a message on Instagram @TheMovementSystem if there's anything I can do to help you out. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.